this is the historic church here in Pearce. Our Lady of Victory Catholic Church, Arizona Territory, 1893. Yeah, it's marked as private, so I'm obviously not gonna go on it, but that's the church. Wouldn't mind getting inside there, but I don't know, maybe they have tours or ways you can get in there. I don't know. I'm gonna walk here. That's it. And this is the mountain where the Commonwealth Mine is or was, and I'm almost at the same angle as that historical picture, but somewhere like in this area is where the stamp mill was, and there were several buildings up there, but that's actually the same hill.
Oh, that's wood. I wasn't sure what that was.
Just wood. Yep. And then right over there, that's the main store in Pearce, and that's the road that runs up to, you can see the other buildings right there. That's the road that runs into Cortland. But yeah, that's the mountain from the Commonwealth. I'm pretty sure it's called the Commonwealth Mine. And they had their own mill and everything. Yep, and that's the hill where the Commonwealth Mine was again. And if you look to the left, sort of where it's open, you go towards the left as we roll, you can see where possibly we'll match it up, but where the stamp mill was, the stamp mill would be over here to the left. Oh yeah, okay, so check it out. If you look, let me get over here. You can see looks like it could be concrete right up there, see it? Mm-hmm. Where the stamp mill may have been. Mm-hmm. Try to zoom in, yeah.
Yep, right there.
Yep, that could have been the stamp mill. And there's some other structures further over, other concrete and all of that. But it's definitely in the area, my memory on the historic photos is right. And then go up to the top, that tank up at the top.
Okay, over here.
But that tank on the top, it may not be that same tank, but there's a tank just like that in the historic photos too. So I bet you that concrete could be potentially part of the stamp mill. We'll have to look. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Or it could have been further over. It's hard to tell. They've chewed out a lot of this mountain since the old historic photos were taken. But there you go, Commonwealth Mine, right there, Pearce, Arizona.
Neat. Look at those vultures over there.
You need the vulture? Here's an old adobe building. I don't know. There's an old Wells Fargo building out here, and there's what's left of a
tank or something.
Like a tank. But if you look over there, you can see what's left of an adobe building. And I know that there's a teacher house and that sort of stuff. So I want to say that this is the old Wells Fargo building in Pearce. It's a pretty good sized building. But I don't know, there are other buildings out here too. There's supposed to be a teacher's house that's an adobe structure like this. and I'm not really sure, but this looks like it could be. I'll do research when we get back. And behind it, you can see back here is the Commonwealth Mine, and in here is where I think the stamp mill was. It could have been further over, but I think that's where it was. And then right here, this is all the Wells Fargo, potentially. Yeah. Yep. And again, always with the cans and the metal artifacts. Old adobe. And then again, it might not have been Wells Fargo. Who knows what it was. And then here's what's left. There's another building in here. What's left of it. Bunch of old debris just sort of laying in there. And the actual what's left of the town of Pearce is right over there, just about a half mile away. Careful. And these Pearce and Cortland buildings, they used all this rock, pretty nice. And then up here you can see at the top, it's a bunch of brickwork, like modern bricks, on top of the mortar and whatever rocks that are there. Pretty interesting.
Barn or something over here, huh?
Yeah. All right, ready?
Couple of buildings over here.
Yeah, what's left of them anyway. And over here, like here's an artifact, like an old pipe right there. And then you got a washout here. And look, looks like, if you look down in there, it looks like an old wellhead. And it sort of all subsided in around it. Woo. Careful. And then this, I thought this was a tank. And it still looks like a tank. This just looks like, yeah, these are all livestock.
Oh,
So that well probably fed these tanks. Maybe probably at one time they had a windmill up here. Yeah, you have a great big tank. Yeah, that's all this is.
Steps over here.
Yeah, that's all that is. Just
Step on it.
a cattle tank. Yeah, well, that's where they would drink.
Where the water came out.
Yep. Very neat.
Yeah,
And then you can see,
that was something there because of all the rubber, but maybe
yeah, and you have a big old school valve here. That old valve. Very cool. Over here by the tank.
lizard.
Nice. And again,
Oh, neat.
Commonwealth Mine.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, we're almost straight in on where the potentially the right here, stick my finger in here, right here might be where the old stamp mill was, somewhere in there. very cool. I'm really interested in that.
I know.
So